The Stormsvlei Poort is one of those delightful passes that few people know about, yet it is close to the main trunk routes and it has a long and illustrious history. The Poort offers lovely scenery as it descends down from the Bonnievale area to the tiny hamlet of Stormsvlei. At 6,19 kilometers in length and an altitude drop of 195 meters, it produces an average gradient of 1 in 17, with some of the steeper sections being at 1 in 9. The Poort is tarred and summits at 311 meters above sea level. We filmed the pass in the descent mode from north to south, starting from an intersection where the McGregor gravel road meets the tarred R317 between two hills known as Blauhoogte to the west and the Ribbokkop to the east. The road initially drops quite steeply at a gradient of 1 in 9 along the eastern side of the Leeuwrivier Ridge. It then enters the Poort proper and the road starts a series of fairly sharp twists and turns as it descends gently through the Poort amongst riverine vegetation and craggy rocks. Look out for a prominent rune on the left side of the road at the beginning of the Poort. It makes for an interesting photographic subject. After several kilometers of winding through lovely scenery typical of a Poort, the road straightens out and opens up at a farm, Avontuur. Beyond this farm, the road heads south-southeast towards a large stand of bluegum trees. Here the road makes a left-hand turn and the crossing of the river is via an old iron single-width bridge. Immediately after the bridge is the hamlet of Stormsvlei itself. 500 meters further, the road forms a T-junction with the N2. We apologize for the road being under repair during filming. The pass has a long history dating back to the early 1700s. In order to keep the ships of the Dutch East India Company supplied with meat, bartering with the indigenous tribes for livestock was an important and continuous task for those in command at the Castle of Good Hope, and exploration and trade expeditions to the hinterland were an ever-increasing activity. When the Sonderend River was in spate, travellers had to bide their time in their wagons, or, in later years, the old Stormsvlei Inn, which overlooked the crossing. Because of its strategic position, the settlement was a hive of activity. Poor roads took their toll on wagons, carts and carriages, which had to be constantly repaired and the horses shod. Many of the owners of stopovers on the wagon route provided such services in addition to accommodation. The Stormsvlei crossing was particularly busy over the festive season when holidaymakers from the Brede River Valley and the Klein Karoo passed through on their way to the sea. A police station was established in the settlement in 1918. The old inn, which was later designated a hotel, was a rambling structure that had grown haphazardly over time. Residents of Rivier Sonderend, which was a dry village, had to travel the 25 kilometers to Stormsvlei to get their liquor supplies. Why not stop in at Stormsvlei and learn about the culinary traditions set by Tant Mickey?